Hello everyone, my name is Jon McDonald. I'm the Environmental Coordinator for the Fort Smith Metis Council. We're here to talk to you a little bit about the program we have in partnership with CIMP, Cumulative Impact Monitoring Program. A little background about our division. We've worked with community-based monitoring, transboundary water monitoring for over 4 years. The goal of this relationship is for traditional knowledge and Western science to be working together and having the best of both worlds. We all have the same views and visions of what we want to see ongoing with the environment, and it's best if we can work together. We've developed the Environment Lands and Natural Resource Division for the Fort Smith Metis Council, involving anything to do with the environment, whether it be birds, mammals, amphibians, plants, shore erosion, water, fish, anything to do with the environment. We're interested in that. This is the first fiscal year of our project launched. It's titled Fort Smith Metis Council Ecotoxicology and Monitoring of Cumulative Effects on the Slave River. This project was kind of born out of people's concerns in Fort Smith about the cumulative effects on the transboundary reaches of the Slave River. The Fort Smith Metis Council and the NWT Metis Nation, collaborating with the government of Northwest Territories, ECC, Environment and Climate Change, and it's on the water quality and fish monitoring at the Slave River, along with University of Calgary and Wilfrid Laurier University. Our focus evolving the collaboration, so data collection, analysis, and reporting are led by the community. The main questions that we want to answer and give those answers to the community is the water safe to drink? Is the aquatic ecosystem safe and healthy? Our main concerns are upstream oil sands development and operations, cumulative effects and other activities upstream, example, pulp and paper mills, coal mining, hydroelectric, and municipality development, and climate change. Some of the things we're focusing on the river are also Fort Smith local activities, for instance, the Fort Smith sewage lagoon effluent and the surface water runoff from the landfill. We want to ensure that nothing's getting leached out into the rivers, and activity downstream has no concerns about it. Basically, we want to keep the industry honest, whether it be oil sands or hydro dams, and just looking to make sure that no toxins are being leached out. The objectives of our project: water quality monitoring. So we're using PMDs, polymembrane devices, which we deploy for a month at a time in the water intake and on the river. These grab samples, along with grab samples in the late fall, winter, and spring. Usually all the monitoring has been done in the summer months, so we're extending, part of our project extending the monitoring year round. The PMDs look for hydrocarbons and pHs in the water, typically coming from industry upstream. Are there signs of water quality impairment in the late fall, early spring, and underneath the ice? At the Fort Smith sewage lagoon and landfill dilution factors, we're comparing this water upstream and downstream just to ensure that nothing's leaching into our waters. Basically, the outcome of the project will include baseline data compared with our summer data, but we'll have a baseline throughout the winter as well to see if there's any changes in the environment then. So relevance to the cumulative impact monitoring and research. This project will improve understanding of cumulative impacts and look at local impacts, the sewage lagoon, and as well as the dump. It'll integrate ongoing water monitoring programs that target potential impacts from upstream sources and climate change. The new baseline data integrated with existing ongoing data can be used to monitor cumulative impacts and assess trends going into the future. NWT community-based water quality monitoring, bilateral water management agreement with Alberta. The project will directly address multiple concerns and questions that Fort Smith community members raise about the Slave River. Some of the delays we've had, obviously everyone knows the fire evacuations were a huge impact on all our monitoring this summer. We lost a lot of time, valuable time that we wanted to be out on the river. Another impact that we've seen is the low waters. So we've addressed that with different boats that we're going to be able to use during low water times. And just sometimes that river can be very treacherous, so the safety of our crew is always number one. Some of our locations that we had got during high water are just simply not accessible when the water levels go down. Analysis of the data has been delayed due to the wildfires. Otherwise, the majority of the data for the project is being collected this winter. Data collection is still ongoing. Some of our lab data is still out, so it does take some time to get back results from labs. And like I say, with the fires this summer, it really hindered our monitoring. Some of the goals and visions for our environment, lands, and natural resources: year-round monitoring for hydrocarbons, water quality and monitoring of the ice conditions, fish safety and quality, getting youth involved and trained in monitoring programs, taking over the community-based monitoring and transboundary monitoring while continuing partnership with ECC. Some of our funding is coming from oil sands monitoring. We're actually the first group outside of Alberta that's been sponsored by oil sands, and so it's good to see they're concerned about what's going on downstream. Cumulative impact monitoring, AROM, oil sands, as I said, Guardian program. So we've acquired all our own gear, all our own boats. We've done the training. We get more training all the time. We've got electrofishing boat, which required some training there as well. And we're happily moving along in partnership with ECC. Huge thanks to Chris Canada. He's done a lot for the development of our programs, and huge kudos to him and thank you to him for all that he does with us. And looking forward to continued partnership with the government. And like I say, we all have the same vision and views of having a healthy ecosystem. And the best is to work together with everybody. A few pictures of us over the years in the lab. So we do work with ECC, dissecting all the fish and going through the entire process from start to finish. This is the new electrofishing boat we got. It actually stuns the fish, and we can pick out the species that we're looking for without harming the other fish. Thank you very much for your time. If you have any questions, I'm going to be there either tomorrow afternoon. I will be there Thursday all day for sure. And I'm sure Chris is here, and he'll be more than happy to answer any questions. Have a wonderful day.